Welcome everyone to today's enlightening lesson on the intricate relationships that unfold between IT workers and their clients. In this fascinating journey, we'll embark on an exploration of the multifaceted dynamics, delve into the ethical considerations that guide these interactions, and navigate the potential pitfalls that often accompany this intricate professional realm. In the dynamic realm of information technology, IT, interactions between IT professionals and clients are pivotal for project success. These collaborations extend beyond external clients to colleagues within the same organization seeking technical solutions. The multifaceted significance lies in external clients entrusting IT professionals with navigating technology complexities to address unique challenges. Internally, colleagues seek IT solutions for efficiency and process enhancement. This collaborative dance requires adaptability, creative problem-solving, and effective communication. As technology evolves, the synergy between IT professionals and clients, both external and internal, remains crucial for project success and continuous technological advancement. One potential ethical problem that can interfere with the relationship between IT workers and their clients involves IT consultants or auditors who recommend their own products and services or those of an affiliated vendor to remedy a problem they have detected. Such a situation has the potential to undermine the objectivity of an IT worker due to a conflict of interest, a conflict between the IT workers or the IT firm's self-interest and the client's interests. For example, an IT consulting firm might be hired to assess a firm's IT strategic plan. After a few weeks of analysis, the consulting firm might provide a poor rating for the existing strategy and insist that its proprietary products and services are required to develop a new strategic plan. Such findings would raise questions about the vendor's objectivity and the trustworthiness of its recommendations.
What challenges might surface in a project if IT workers lack the necessary information, tools, or experience for accurate reporting?
Problems in projects can arise when IT workers don't have the required information, tools, or experience, hindering accurate reporting.
How might project managers' concerns about resource flow and contractual penalties impact the disclosure of issues?
Project managers may hesitate to share issues due to concerns about resource interruptions or contractual penalties, influencing their decision-making regarding issue disclosure.
What consequences can arise when clients only discover problems in a project at a critical stage?
When clients only discover problems in a project at a critical stage, disputes can emerge over cost overruns, missed schedules, and technical issues.
This will be my last question. How can these disputes potentially escalate, leading to legal challenges?
Disputes over project issues, such as cost overruns and technical challenges, can escalate to legal challenges when resolutions are not reached amicably. In any contractual agreement, it's essential to be aware of three key legal concepts: fraud, misrepresentation, and breach of contract. These concepts encompass intentional deception for personal gain, misleading statements or omissions, and failure to fulfill contractual obligations, respectively, each carrying significant implications for the integrity and enforcement of agreements. First, let's discuss the first key concept, which is fraud. Fraud is the crime of obtaining goods, services, or property through deception or trickery. Fraudulent misrepresentation occurs when a person consciously decides to induce another person to rely and act on a misrepresentation. To prove fraud in a court of law, prosecutors must demonstrate the following elements. The wrongdoer made a false representation of material fact. The wrongdoer intended to deceive the innocent party. The innocent party justifiably relied on the misrepresentation. The innocent party was injured. Misrepresentation occurs when there is a false or incomplete statement of a material fact, which can lead to legal consequences if it induces another party to enter into a contract. For example, if one party relies on false information provided by another party and suffers damages. As a result, they may have the right to cancel the contract or seek reimbursement for losses. In a case involving Affinity Gaming, a Las Vegas-based casino, a data breach occurred in 2013, exposing customers' credit card data. Affinity hired TrustWave to investigate and contain the breach. TrustWave claimed to have identified the breach's cause and contained the malware responsible. However, a year later, Affinity experienced a second data breach. This time, Affinity hired Mandiant, a TrustWave competitor, for an investigation. Mandiant found that TrustWave's initial work was incomplete and failed to identify how the attacker breached Affinity's data security. As a result, Affinity sued TrustWave, alleging that TrustWave's investigation was woefully inadequate and that it had made misrepresentations. Affinity claimed TrustWave misrepresented its ability to analyze and remedy the breach, contain the breach, and address the issue with its recommendations. This case highlights the importance of thorough and accurate investigations in data breaches and the potential legal ramifications of misrepresentation in such matters. Organizations must ensure that they hire reputable and competent professionals for cybersecurity investigations to protect against potential breaches and legal liabilities. Breach of contract occurs when one party fails to meet the terms of a contract. Further, a material breach of contract occurs when a party fails to perform certain express or implied obligations, which impairs or destroys the essence of the contract. Because there is no clear line between a minor breach and a material breach, determination is made on a case-by-case basis. When there has been a material breach of contract, the non-breaching party can either rescind the contract, seek restitution of any compensation paid under the contract to the breaching party, and be discharged from any further performance under the contract. Treat the contract as being in effect and sue the breaching party to recover damages. In 2016, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, HPE, was awarded $3 billion in damages from Oracle after a court determined that Oracle had breached its contract with HPE by dropping support for all Oracle database software being run on HP systems using Intel's Itanium processor chip. HPE argued that Oracle's actions dramatically reduced the sale of HPE's Itanium-based products. HPE also alleged that Oracle's actions were intended to boost sales of Oracle's own Sun hardware. The jury ultimately agreed with HPE and awarded it the full amount it was seeking, compensating the company for both lost sales and damages, as well as requiring Oracle to continue supporting Itanium-based systems. When IT projects go wrong because of cost overruns, schedule slippage, lack of system functionality, and so on, aggrieved parties might charge fraud, fraudulent misrepresentation, and/or breach of contract. Trials can take years to settle, generate substantial legal fees, and create bad publicity for both parties. As a result, the vast majority of such disputes are settled out of court, and the proceedings and outcomes are concealed from the public. In addition, IT vendors have become more careful about protecting themselves from major legal losses by requiring that contracts place a limit on potential damages. Most IT projects are joint efforts in which vendors and customers work together to develop a system. Assigning fault when such projects go wrong can be difficult. One side might be partially at fault, while the other side is mostly at fault. Clients and vendors often disagree about who is to blame in such circumstances. Frequent causes of problems in IT projects include the following. Scope creep, changes to the scope of the project or the system requirements, can result in cost overruns, missed deadlines, and a project that fails to meet end-user expectations. Poor communication, miscommunication, or a lack of communication between customer and vendor can lead to a system whose performance does not meet expectations. Delivery of an obsolete solution. The vendor delivers a system that meets customer requirements, but a competitor comes out with a system that offers more advanced and useful features. Legacy systems. If a customer fails to reveal information about legacy systems or databases that must connect with the new hardware or software at the start of a project, implementation can become extremely difficult. thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on new content.